Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 20th of January. Just a very quick thank you for all the beautiful flower emojis that everybody left last week. The whole channel was absolutely flooded with flowers. So, and simple things like that just put such a big smile on your face, don't they? Anyway, I've got my flowers this week, so, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, we're going to start your reading off with 2 oracle energy cards. So let's ask Virgo, please and thank you. What's the energy oracle cards have to give you for next week? Okay, I'm not taking all of those. I just want one at a time, please and thank you. It's actually stuck up my sleeve. Oh, what have you got up your sleeve, Virgo? Thank you. So we have attachment and we have the thinking woman. You're deep in your thoughts next week by the looks of this. Attachment. Do you feel tied to somebody? Is there something that you feel particularly attached to? It's giving you a lot of food for thought. The thinking woman. Attachment. Look, she's tied to that lamppost or what the post there. It's a little bit devil energy, that attachment, I feel. A bit like, where you're tied to something that perhaps isn't serving you, or maybe it's a bit 8 of Swords energy where you're feeling a bit trapped. But it's giving you a lot of food for thought. The thinking woman is here. Very Swords energy, I would say there. Swords in the suit are a mental suit. Let's have a look though. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you next week, Virgo. We are using the Light Seers tarot here. Let's give it a quick shuffle. Dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Virgo and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Now, I'm not sure what to do with that Temperance card. I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it to one side as a extra message. We'll read it at the end. Thank you. Lovely. General energy, 6 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles is your opportunity. Your challenge is the Page of Wands. The Queen of Cups is what you don't see coming. Interesting. 7 of Pentacles is your advice and outcome, which is about patience, which is about reassessment. And that was Temperance that fell out, which is about patience. Anyway, let's get on with the reading and see. So 6 of Wands is about achievements. For some of you, you might be passing a test next week, and people can see that. For some of you, you might be online and having a successful creative business online. Something's launching, YouTube channel. The main message of this card is whatever you're doing next week, there's a sense of achievement about it, not only for you, but for others too. The 9 of Pentacles is your opportunity. Now, going from that 6 of Wands, this is amazing. The 9 of Pentacles is the card of financial, material independence. But it's also to say that something that you've built up over time, it's not been overnight, this. You've worked really hard for this. There's an opportunity for you to actually start enjoying it too, and maybe putting it out to the world, which is what that 6 of Wands is about. The Page of Wands is your challenge. You're a little bit... for me, this feels like you're worrying. You've got a little bit, perhaps there's a bit of 8 of Swords going on with this, a bit of self-sabotage, because the Page of Wands in general is about, look, you can see, so footloose and fancy free, such a young energy again, and feeling there's no particular responsibilities, but I feel like you've got a little bit of baggage going on your shoulders or in your head to think, maybe a bit of self-doubt creeping in. You got the Queen of Cups, what you don't see coming. This is love, support. Oh my gosh, so much love. And again, I can really relate to this with somebody who's a bit unsure about putting themselves out there and then didn't believe for 1 second the amount of support and love that they would get. The 7 of Pentacles is your advice and outcome. Now, this is to say What do you do though with that Nine of Pentacles? Do you continue to do that? Do you continue to build up your worth and feel very grounded and feel very stable? Or is there something that's just niggling you to think, well, maybe I need to do something else? There's something that I can put my time and energy into, something else? Or do I continue with what I know? That's how I feel for that. Now, Temperance came out, and Temperance is about trying to balance two things and make it harmonious. The card of this is also to say, keep chipping away at what you're doing, but just, it takes time and patience. I'm going to put that with the Six of Wands. I feel like you have been patient, and that's hence why the Six of Wands is here. You have kept going and chipping away at it. Right, why do we have the Six of Wands here? That attachment card, I think, is attached to the Page of Wands. There's this self-doubt creeping in a little bit, feeling like, oh, I almost feel like you're afraid to be victorious for some reason. I don't know, for fear of judgment, maybe. Why do we have the Six of Wands? So we've got the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, we've got the Six of Wands, clarifying the Six of Wands. They really want you to know you are incredibly victorious, and people will see that for you next week. You've got the Four of Wands, which is about happy home life, celebration, stability, and then we've got the Lovers. So for you, some of you, there is some sort of victory with a relationship, but it's also about the choices that you're making are good ones, because you've been patient, because you've actually managed to blend two energies, a bit yin and yang, a bit, good, not so good, and make it a harmonious outcome. The Nine of Pentacles is your opportunity. Yeah. Go out and enjoy it, I want to say, I really feel like for some of you, there's some sort of judgment issue going on. And you're afraid to go out and enjoy it. You're afraid to give, tell them what you've done and what you've achieved. But this is independent financial, standing on your own 2 feet. Maybe you've given somebody independence to help them stand on their own 2 feet. That's clarified by the King of Swords. Very wise, very decisive energy. Oh my gosh, I love this. Knight of Cups, I've got goosebumps. And one more, please, and thank you, for Virgo. There you are. Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. When I said this is like long-term things, this had not happened overnight. This is what the Knight of Pentacles is all about. This is long-term success. This is making sure that all the plans are in place before you actually do anything. I think with that Seven of Pentacles at the end, reevaluating something, there's an opportunity for you to do, to put these, if you are starting a new business, if you are dealing with a new situation at home, there is an opportunity for you to, I wouldn't say reap the rewards actually, because this has gone on for such a long time and you've put a lot of effort and time and money and energy into it. The Knight of Cups is bringing you something very beautiful, lots of love. I think there's a lot of self-satisfaction here to be had. The Knight of Cups is very romantic. He's your knight in shining armor. Is there somebody that's literally, there's an opportunity for you to get to know, get out there a little bit with that Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you can still be independent and strong and financially enjoy yourself. Maybe there's somebody around you trying to give you an offer of something too. Something that's long term. They're in for the long term. Could be this King of Swords. So the King of Swords is somebody very logical, mature in his energy, not necessarily his age, just his energy. He's got a good head on his shoulders, very wise. There's somebody that you're taking advice from next week who's giving you that lovely. The Knight of Cups also, you know, I see this as, I don't know if it's relevant for anybody, I also see it as an apology coming in for some of you for some reason. But, you know, you are standing on your own 2 feet. So it's like, yeah, it's fine. I'll accept your apology. I don't need it. I don't know why that doesn't really tie in with anything else, but that was a very strong message there for some of you. The Victory card as well. Yeah. I do feel like for some of you, you know, you've gone through maybe a relationship breakup and you're getting out there again. And, you know, maybe this is why this Page of Wands, you're a bit like, oh, I haven't been presenting myself to the public for a while. You know, I haven't been out there much. And the Page of Wands would be like, oh, there's a bit of self-sabotage going on. But anyway, why do we have the Page of Wands here, please, and thank you? Some of you, it could be online dating, even with that Lovers card there and the Six of Wands, some sort of victory there. No, just the one, please, and thank you. Gosh, what did I say at the beginning about the Eight of Swords? That feeling of attachment, that feeling of feeling tied to something. That's your challenge. You still feel tied to something, somebody. But this is more self-sabotaging, I'll be honest with you. This is more in your head than in reality. You've not felt like in the past that you can actually move forward with something, and now you are. And it feels a bit like, ooh. Why else do we have the Eight of Swords here? Amazing. Okay, so the Five of Swords, yeah. Swords again, this is all in your head. However, it's also about people really pushing your buttons, really pushing you to the limit where you felt like you want to walk away and you know you need to walk away. Look, there's the Eight of Cups walking away, but for some reason you feel tied, like you can't, like you felt trapped. Maybe out of loyalty, maybe out of financial situation even. But the Queen of Cups is what you don't see coming, and this is the love, the support. If you are afraid of getting out there or sharing your emotion, just know that, or your situation, you know, for some of you, might be starting an online support group even for something that's in the public eye though. But I mean, it could just simply be that, you know, your tribe, the people that you surround yourself can also see your success. Judgment. Judgment comes when the timing's right and it's time for you to do it. So that's lovely to see. Judgment though, I just thought, I did say, mate, there's maybe a fear of being judged here. Did I say that? I'm sure I did with the online thing. But just know that there's no judgment other than, yep, it's timing's right. You've got the World. One more, please, and thank you for Virgo. One more, please, and thank you for Virgo. Thank you. And the Hermit. Whatever you've got in your mind, Virgo, to do, you really should pursue it. I do feel like something's holding you back, whether that's, you know, you have this opportunity to stand on your own 2 feet, to be independently, financially strong. I think you know that. The Queen of Cups is here to look. I just love how the Queen of Cups has got her hands up. And it's like you are opening yourself up. emotionally. And also Judgment have got their hands up. It's almost like a surrender going on here. But also a lot of support, love, timing's right. This is why Judgment comes in. It's like, no, it is your time. You've perhaps looked after everybody. You've done a lot. This Nine of Pentacles tells me you're strong, independent, but there's nothing wrong with moving forward or something different, and not for fear of judgment. You've got the World here. This is telling you that whatever you've done, you've finished it now. There's something coming in that this is a lovely card. This isn't like the Death and Rebirth card. This happens because it's your time to move on to the next chapter. With that Judgment card, that's a very, very strong message. The important message of the World is everything's knitted together for you. All your goals, achievements, whatever you set out to do, you've done it now. And now it's time to think, oh, what next? Whatever you've learned from that, you must take to your next journey, if you like. And then you've got the Hermit. There you are in your own reading, the card of Virgo. And when you turn up in your own reading, it's about sitting in your own power, if you like. And Virgo, the Hermit, is about having, self-reflection. And I would say giving yourself a pat on the back. So the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, you need to reevaluate something. Four of Pentacles, is it worth my time and energy? Do I carry on as I am, or do I go for it? That Six of Wands is telling me you're very victorious. This isn't going to be, I don't know, this is like, in your head, this has gone on for a long time. Oh my gosh. That's the entire deck. Make sure they go up the right way. And there's some sort of reassessment going on here. I mean, it could be that for some of you, there's some sort of financial investment coming to maturity too. That will help with this situation. Maybe you've got to remember, there's a pension fund you can draw on, or there's, some savings that you need to draw on. Right, okay, Five of Wands has turned up here. Now, this does tell me that not everybody is going to be on the same page as you with this, but you've got to expect that. You can't have everybody in agreement with you all the time. There's still some strong egos out there that want your attention, or they want your time. They're competitive with you. Again, competition would come in if launching something new and you've got the public's eye, if you like. But you do have the Four of Pentacles, which is about being in control of your finances. And then you have the Star card, which is the Star card, is the card of Aquarius. This is reaching for your dreams. This is your hope card. And faith. It's like faith's restored. You've come through, the Star card comes after the Tower. And so the Tower in the Tarot is about big change. And the Star card is the healing card. After you've gone through quite a lot, it's like, now it's my time. Are you reassessing? Maybe you're retiring, thinking of retiring. That Six of Wands, and starting something, or just changing up something that's given you food for thought, if you like. Reassessing the financial situation too. It's going to involve that. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to finish with a secret manifestation card these are, I think it's Rhonda Byrne, but I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't actually see the box over there. If I do that, oh no. What other focus is here for Virgo? Gosh, come on. For Virgo, please and thank you. This is called Count Your Blessings. Make it a daily habit to sit down and write out 10 blessings. If you never did anything else, this one practice would transform your life. I think we should do a group, shouldn't we? Make a challenge of these manifestation cards and see how it does impact your life. Even though you can sit there and think sometimes, oh yeah, right, just how is that going to work? Be really interesting to kind of do some sort of group and evaluate that. So yeah, make it a daily habit to sit down and write out 10 blessings. If you never did anything else, this one practice would transform your life. And brilliant to end on. So hope you enjoyed that, Virgo. Have a great week. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week.